If you've ever been to a GroMusic jam session, or have seen any of our jam session videos, you've probably seen us doing some strange hand signals during the jam session. Today, we're going to tell you why we do those. I'm Dom from GroMusic, and welcome to another jam session education video. Jam session hand signals are really useful in situations where the participants of a jam session may not be familiar with the song. Or even as a song leader, if you want to be able to provide some really good dynamics throughout a song while everyone's playing the same 3 chords for 10 minutes. Playing a song all the way through from beginning to end is always a lot of fun, but that's if the song's easy enough to play. Sometimes it's not easy to play, and the use of hand signals helps to keep people on track and playing the same notes, and it really kind of opens up the space for more improv situation and for solos and dynamics and things like that. Using these hand signals properly will help to structure the flow of the jam, allowing musicians to know where they're going next and to create a lot of space for them to explore. So let's get into some of these hand signals. So typically a song will always have a verse section, a chorus section, a bridge section, maybe some transitions here or there. Everyone should always spend at least a few minutes before you start playing the song to get familiar with those chord changes. Teach each other, learn from each other, kind of really understand where the song's going and how it flows, and make sure that everyone knows how to play the right chords as well, because starting off on the right foot with these songs always makes the song so much better. So always make sure to practice it and learn from others before you get started. Kind of hash out those details. I mean, heck, maybe you want to play the song in a completely different style. So hash those details out before you get started. When you're in the flow of the song, the way we usually represent these different sections of the song are with a one-hand signal. Sometimes we'll use a V to represent verse, pretty easy to understand that. We'll use a C for chorus. We'll use this bridge symbol for bridge, and that kind of helps us get through the major parts of the song. Most of the time we're just using verse and chorus to transition between different sections of the song. The verse and chorus hand signals are especially important when you want to do some improv or want to control the solo rounds in a song. Those really kind of help break everything up from person to person when you want to do solos. There's a few other hand signals that we like to use that deal with tempo and volume of the song as a whole. For tempo, we like to use a forward circular motion, and this is mostly directed at the drummer and the bassist. This is increasing the pace. Let's pick it up. And then if we are doing it in the opposite direction, kind of pushing away from ourselves, that is to slow it down. Let's bring it down. Let's slow it down, basically. The other two for volume are pretty easy. Raise the volume, lower the volume. And again, those last 2 sets are usually directed at the drummer, because if the drummer follows those and everyone's following the drummer and listening to everyone else, they'll understand, hey, we're bringing this song down in volume a little bit. And that'll really help to, especially during solo sections, that helps to really put emphasis on wherever the solo is coming from. So it allows everyone to listen to that person and know that they're soloing and enjoy that as well. So all of those hand signals to guide the flow of music are incredibly important when it comes to improv and solo sections of the jam sessions. And the very last, most popular one we always like to use is the song is ending. We do a big roundup sort of motion here. Again, directed at the drummer and anyone else who's paying attention, but that will signal that will usually be ending in about 4 or 8 counts. Whoever's directing the song, whoever's leading that song, it's really helpful. And one thing that I've been starting to do is I'll use a hand count or a finger count of how many beats it will be before we actually end the song. So that's something that you can do at your jam session as well too. Well, thanks for sticking it out with me. I hope you learned a little bit about why we do some of those crazy hand signals at the jam session. And I encourage you to come out to the next GroMusic jam session and take on one of the songs as a leader. Try out some of these crazy hand signals. You'll enjoy it.